you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
The 36th Street North Event Center is proud to kick off another great season of social gatherings with family and friends. And no matter what the size of your next event, the 36th Street North Event Center has you covered. From event decor to live DJs, even catering, and a world-class sound and lighting system, 36th Street North has your event covered. We offer a state-of-the-art event booking and planning process from start to finish. And whether you're hosting 100 or 1,000, 36th Street North Event Center is the premier event center of North Tulsa, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Share the experience at 36th Street North Event Center and see why we are the number one choice for upscale events, from weddings to birthdays, corporate functions, holiday parties, and so much more. Visit us today at 36theventcenter.com or call and reserve your spot at 918-200-9046.
Alarm off. Cat alarm. Turn this up. Sun peeking through the curtains, we already in gear. Whole town tuned in, bring your coffee over here. Down locked in, yeah, you know how we do. It's the community wake up with news you can use. Woo! Community wake up morning show. Charles and Damali on the go. News you can use right here, right now. We break it down, put it in your lifestyle. Charles got the headline straight, never hollow. Damali got the game plan, moves you can follow. Traffic and the weather, what's popping at the school. From the block to the boardroom, we keep you in the loop. Yeah. Community wake up morning show. Charles and Damali on the go. News you can use right here, right now. We break it down, put it in your lifestyle. From the front porch to the car bustle, keep it light, keep it real, keep the hometown muscle. Turn it up, let the whole crew know you rockin' with the community wake up morning show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. And welcome to the Community Wake Up Show with Charles and Damali. I am Miss Damali.
And I am Uncle Charles.
And we're here to deliver news you can use, culture and conversation that moves the community forward each and every morning.
Hey, we're going to call it Fat Tuesday. Big Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Damali. It's the big Tuesday, the big boat.
It's the dance.
The big boat going down today. Hey, our theme is
dance.
Purposeful Living. We will be providing listeners with a valuable information about our theme and what it means to the community. And our goal is to inform, empower, and to connect community every single day.
Yes, and our vision is a stronger, smarter, and more engaged community. Good morning, everybody. I hope that you guys are having a fabulous morning already. The polls have been open officially for 2 minutes.
Oh, my goodness. That's
2 minutes.
120 seconds.
Yes, 2 minutes. The polls have been open. It is currently 83 degrees, so you can't say it's too hot outside. Get on up and get to the polls and cast your vote.
And slow down in them school zones. Now, we know y'all are excited to get to the polls because all I heard this morning, Damali, was skirt, 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 skirt.
Right.
Get out of my way.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I said, uh-oh. But it's good to see and hear the excitement in our community about District 1 and what's going on. And I know it's District 3 and it's a few other districts. But anyway, we appreciate y'all for tuning in on NYCU.FM radio station where we play today's R&B and them throwbacks. We also live and syndicated locally on KBOB 89.9 FM. And thank God we get to tell our story.
Yeah.
Our way. Shout out to Uncle Bobby B over there. Also, remember the Juice Radio Show. It go down every Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. right over there at KBOB 89.9 FM. That's our youth program where we allow the kids in high school to come into this media space because we know we need more people to get the opportunity to tell the story their way, right?
Yes.
And we also on YouTube, the official World One Development News you can use, but you got the best seat in the house on Fat Tuesday. Isn't that like what they do in New Orleans?
It is not Fat Tuesday.
It is.
Don't listen to him, y'all.
Hey, if today's your first time, you locked in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street on the historic Greenwood, where the blueprint was invented here. And if you've never been here, you need to get here because the good stuff is happening. Damali.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. How you feeling today?
You know what? I am feeling pretty good. And the first thing that I want to do as we start this show is we want to just say a little prayer for all of the candidates.
Come on.
Because everybody, I feel like, has done a really great job. And I'm talking about all district wide. So there are some other districts. We had Tanisha in from District 3 to talk about her platform. We've got Lori Dector Wright in District 7.
Yeah.
You know, so some of these counselors we actually know personally.
Right.
And so we want to just, send up a few prayers for them, to let them know that we are thinking about them. Today is probably the most stressful day of their life.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine? I'm like, oh my God.
It's kind of like the big fight in Vegas.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Each team got their entourage. They got their crew. They've been out and their people been talking. You done had some, look, Damali, the debates are the face-offs.
Yeah.
Let's just get face-to-face and look at each other and give each other that look over the glasses and all of that. But what I love about the Community Wake Up Morning Show, we try to lighten the mood. That's why we had the Meet the Candidate.
Yes.
Big Steve pulled up with his cowboy hat on, with his braids freshly done underneath to say, if you never met the producer is here.
Right.
Never fear. But I'm thankful that we did that on Saturday because to me, the energy feel a little bit better because I'm telling you, it was at a gridlock.
Yeah.
Before that, but you said it right, Damali. Prayers for everybody that's going out. And because here's the thing, tomorrow, 24 hours, like tomorrow, we'll announce maybe who the winners or the runoff or whatever it is. Let's get back to the community.
Yeah.
Let's get back to work. I like what our producers do. We got to let them know. We got to just, bottom line, get back to work because what I feel from all of these candidates, Damali, and I am excited about this, that we got a chance to shake everybody's hand or hug them, each one of these candidates. And we both have a good feeling about all of them. We don't have who is this and what are they doing?
Yeah.
We don't have that. And in the Community Wake Up, the beauty about that, we'll wake people up and say, now I don't know about this guy.
Right.
Or we don't know about this lady.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the case, but
I believe that every candidate has a love for North Tulsa. And I'm talking about District 1 in particular, and primarily because that's where we sit. That is the home of Black Wall Street, is District 1.
Yeah.
So in District 1, I believe that all of the candidates have a lens about what they would like to see happen in our community. Now, whether you think they can articulate it to the level that they need to articulate it in order to be able to be in the seat, that's another thing. That's another question altogether. But I believe that each and every one of them have a love for the community. There is some issues in the community that they see and that they feel like they have the ability to be able to tackle. Right. And so, I just think that, if you guys have not had the opportunity, and we've been talking about this for months now.
Oh, man, the whole time.
So if you have not had an opportunity to look at some of the forums, go back later on after the show and look at some of the forums that we've been present at so that you can hear some of the questions and the answers and how they dealt with it. You got until 7:00 p.m. tonight.
Man.
To go ahead and place your vote. Yeah, you got 12 hours to get your vote in. So we want to make sure that you guys know exactly what's going on. And we've been harping on this. And today is our last day to harp. Okay.
You know what they did to me yesterday, Damali?
What's that?
They threw something over my head and threw me in the back of the van. And they tried to force
Ain't nobody throwed your big tail nowhere.
Yes, they did. They threw my big tail. I almost fell out the window. They said, he big, grab his ankles. But they said, you must tell us who you voting for, Charles, because we want to know what the community wake up. Because y'all job is to wake everybody up. So what I told them, I said, I can't do that. I said, but what I will do, because they wasn't going to let me go. And I needed to do the show today with you. I like being there with you. I told them, look, this is what Damali and I always do. Whoever's the mayor, whoever our city council, whoever our state representative, whoever's running, what we will do is take our history of what we've been doing with that person and just say, hey, we still can't tell you who to vote for, but we support the seat. And we did this. World One did this with Joe Williams, if you know about that. World One did that with Jack Henderson, and we've done that with the current city councilwoman. We would just talk about the work, because whoever gets into office, ask any of them, the first thing we're gonna do is get on the phone and call till they pick up and say, "Hey, we work in community. What can we do to work together?" And we let the chips fall where they may. But Damali, let me ask you this, and then we're gonna move on. Willie Borney said it. We travel around the world. We travel all around this country.
Right.
The spotlight is always on your city.
Yep.
The spotlight, if you don't know, you better figure it out. The spotlight of the world is always on North Tulsa because of what happened with the massacre, right? They always want to know, is Tulsa going to get it right? So it's people sitting about, this is not just about Tulsa.
Right.
It's right, Damali? People all around this country is sitting watching this District 1 race today and wanting to see how it's going to pan out, who's going to stand. Because Damali, when you go to California and you say Black Wall Street, what do the people do?
Stand up and give you an ovation.
Yeah, when you go to New Orleans, when you say Black Wall Street, what people do?
Stand up and give you an ovation.
When you go to Uganda, Africa, when you go to the UK, when you say Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street, everybody stands up and clap. And if you don't know, they say, "Man, I've been following the story."
Now in Uganda, they busted out dancing.
And dancing too. We couldn't dance them. I was asleep the next day. They were still dancing.
Hey, now I'm tired.
Look, what happened when the councilwoman went with us to Uganda? Just to say, so what ended up happening? We supposed to have a meeting with how many people? Honestly?
Like 5, 4, yeah, something like that.
What happened when we got to the meeting? When they found out over there that the councilwoman was with us, what ended up happening? Because you was there.
There's probably about 100 people there from different villages.
The whole village. We looked up.
Not just that village, neighboring villages. So they walked from other places to be there.
I didn't know where they was going because they was running through the village, putting on button-up shirts and suit jackets and all kind of stuff. And I didn't know what was going on. They would tell the chickens, "Get out of my way." And when they sat down, we looked up. We sat in the meeting. Then we had to have a translator. They said, "Welcome here, Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Our mayor's cabinet is here."
Yeah, the
cabinet took their entire budget and threw it in our hand. Me and Damali started going, "Ama." Because we don't do politics. We just over here to serve. We on the mission. Right. But man, we still watch her navigate what they could do to make their country better with their whole entire budget. Now, it's not all about that. What we're saying is, whoever get in this seat, just know that that's the lens that World One development work from, that we gonna make it happen. Because this work we do, Damali, we got to keep on going either way.
Right.
Whoever jump in the car.
Absolutely. So we're going to go through the ballot once again. This is the final time that you guys get to hear about this ballot. So for those of you who are not in Tulsa, Oklahoma, just oblige us for a moment, because this is your last day until the next election.
And at the end, Damali, they grabbed Damali. Now, she can't tell you till after she does this part, right? But they grabbed her in the van too, and they went the other way. And I didn't see her this morning. I saw a braid in the parking lot. I saw a braid at the Osage Casino. And I said, I know Damali ain't in the casino. And I seen another at the Botanical Garden. But I had to locate Damali because they had her. So by the time you do all this, Damali, you got to say, I told you what I did. You got to tell them what they make you do in submission. Because I heard they had your big toe. They was going to take off your big toe.
Listen.
If you didn't tell them who you was going to vote for.
Listen. And they still don't know.
And they still don't know. And you still got your toe. They don't know, and you still got that toe.
Because I got on sandals right now.
You sure do. Let me look. Let me see.
And they all there.
Okay.
So if you are in North Tulsa, this is what the ballot consists of, and this is the Democratic ticket. Okay, the Democratic ballot.
Right.
And so in North Tulsa, on the sample ballot, and remember I showed you guys the sample ballot. I'm not gonna do it because I marked some stuff on here. But anywho,
no, she got her votes on there. I see it. Look, you see how she did. Yeah. You tell them they trapped her in the van, and they done may fill out your sample ballot now.
I did that when I was
answers.
Here. Yeah, I did that when I was here. But in any event, the North Tulsa ballot there is a congressional section for congressional officers for you to pick a Democratic nominee for that. Right. And Nikayla Jasmine Thomas is one of your options, and Jim Priest is the other. Remember, I told you guys you can go to ChatGPT
and just check
you can put both of their names in and ask it to give you a comparison. Nikayla is N-Kiyla Jasmine Jasmine Thomas.
So this morning, just write that name down and go Google it and see what you got.
Jim Priest, Priest, So you can just do a Google search. Yeah.
What you
And
say? Am I line them up?
line them up.
Side by side.
Line them up side by side.
The pros and the cons.
The pros and the cons.
And then if you just based on that might just be then make a few phone calls. The
Make
people that you gossip with. Who
Yep.
you gossip with, Damali?
I don't
Everybody got to
gossip
gossip.
with nobody.
You don't got nobody on your gossip hotline?
Nope.
Yo,
I
so
ain't
you turned
gossiping.
off your gossip hotline.
I did. Long time ago.
Damali, she cut off. It used to be 1-800 call Damali, but you cut the gossip line off.
It's off.
Yeah,
It is
mine
off. I ain't
too. I
got
don't want
time.
to gossip with nobody.
I don't want to hear none of that cackling.
What else we got?
So we got state questions that are on the ballot. The first state question, what did I do with it? Okay. First state question is state question 844.
Right.
That question is about changing how Oklahomans reimburse local governments and schools for property tax money they lose when manufacturers receive a 5-year tax break.
That's kind of touchy.
A yes vote would let legislators create a new system for determining how much local governments and schools are reimbursed. A no vote means we don't want you to make that constitutional change. Keep the existing constitutional framework in place.
My answer is no, because lately I ain't been comfortable with nothing that's going on. Everything seems suspect. There's too many executive orders being signed, and ain't nobody talking enough. So my answer is no, Damali. Can I then move on now? Pat me on the back and calm me down. My answer is no.
Okay.
Don't touch. No, I'm just
calm down.
I'm back.
Calm down, killer.
That's how people are going to the poll. But go to the poll in love. Take Jesus with you to the poll, right, Damali?
Yes.
What's your answer to that? What you gonna do? You going for
it's a no for me.
Ooh, you said that fast.
Yeah, it's a no for me. But you guys do what you will.
Now you don't have to do what we do.
No,
but that's
it's a no for me because I just feel like why is the legislature getting involved in that? We're already, we already have a system in place, and so we don't need to put that in our constitution for the state. In my opinion,
I'm just gonna say,
go Google it.
Yeah, the minimum wage is in the trash, so I don't like that. I don't like the school is at 50. We rank last in education. It's some other stuff you can go do. Go get some other stuff right first,
that we can put in, that we can put in our constitution as to how we make it better.
I don't trust it. So
this ain't one of them.
Yeah, go.
Okay, so state question 846 would put a requirement in the Oklahoma Constitution. Here we go again, that voters must prove their identity before voting.
No.
Well, thank you.
My answer is no again. Pat me, thank you. Pat me on the back. My answer.
Okay, because for a yes vote means that the Oklahoma Constitution would be changed to specifically require proof of identity for every legal method of voting in elections run by county election boards or state election board. A no vote would mean that no constitutional requirement would be added. Now,
what's your answer?
My answer is no. It's a no for me.
It's a no for you
because we already have voter identification requirements in the state of Oklahoma. So I think that's good enough. I don't think that our legislature should be allowed to change the way we vote. We already are the identification that we need to provide. Your driver's license is good enough. I think that's just fine.
Again, let's get the poll in place and the polling locations together first. I'm just saying there's some other things that are currently undone. And if I can't trust you with that, then let's just stay right there before we do more. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
And then we have Tulsa voters. There's a proposition that is on the ballot. And the proposition is Tulsa voters are being asked whether Oklahoma Natural Gas, ONG, should be allowed to continue using city-owned public spaces.
Yes. Yes.
I am not finished.
Look, let me tell you something. I'm a motivated voter that do my homework. And I don't have to wait to the end to hit the button. Have you ever seen when Steve Harvey, I know then we do the Black Wall Street Family Feud, but have you ever seen the other families with Steve Harvey? I don't have to wait to the end to hit the red button. Now, I did my homework and I've been reading. Oh, you doing this for the people, though. It's not for me.
It's not for you.
I forgot.
Yeah,
what is your vote, though? What are you saying?
It would be a yes.
Oh, see, okay, let's do it.
It would be a yes. And that is based upon the fact that we had Richie on who provided us with some additional information.
Sure.
So I'd already looked up some information about what we were being asked to vote on. But then Richie provided us with some additional background information. So that made it good for me. Richie says yes for ONG.
Oh.
So we already said yes before we even saw your answer. So
now here's the thing now. We didn't come to that answer lightly because when Richie first told us, Teresa said no. See, because Teresa, and then she be packing stuff with her too.
Right.
But nevertheless, when we got everything cleared up, that's the beauty of shared knowledge.
When the smoke cleared.
So my first thing too was no, but with that one, I'm gonna go with yes.
And then last but not least, in District 1, we have 5 candidates that are actually running for this District 1 seat.
Ooh.
So, of course, we have the incumbent, Vanessa Hall Harper. We have Mario Johnson, Dr. Currency Wilson, Reggie Williams Jr., and Thomas William Moore. That are all running. Like I said, you guys, we've done enough forums and debates and meet the candidates and all of that. So there's plenty of information contained on the World One Development page. You just go to our Facebook page and you'll be able to see all of that stuff. You can look at it, refresh your memory, and then you can go and cast your vote. And we've also had Dr. Currency on our show a couple of times. We've had the incumbent, Vanessa Hall Harper, on our show a couple of times. So, there's plenty of opportunity for you to get the necessary information needed in order to be able to cast your vote for the appropriate person. And that's whomever you feel like is the best candidate suited for the seat at this moment in time.
And here's the thing too, Damali, we've had the most views the last 72 hours.
Good God.
Since we did the meet and greet with the candidates.
Yes.
Yesterday on the show, before we can even get started, we had a few thousand on. So when we look at the demographics, people are encouraged, people are plugged in, and people are doing their homework. And what I love about today, Damali, some people are 50-50. And you said it best. Take your time, because guess what? It's your personal vote. And don't let your vote be somebody else telling you who to vote for and how to vote, especially when you're grown 99.
Be like, her hair is ugly, so you shouldn't vote for her. That don't have nothing to do with nothing.
You have to find a way to understand your personal vote is about you and your family and what you're doing. Now, I agree. When you sit down with a team and decide something, that's all right, because it can become a family affair.
And it's a community. I mean, it's shared information. So, just like we appreciate, Cousin Richie for, sharing information to allow us to be able to understand a little bit better about what's going on with ONG. So then now it's like, okay, that makes sense. So now then now I know who I'm going to vote for. So the last thing I want to share about this District 1 vote is this. Every vote matters.
Yes.
Every single one. No matter who you're casting your vote for. Now, we talked to the incumbent on yesterday. She said that there is between 44,000 and 46,000 residents in District 1. Actually, in all the districts. 47.
I counted them last night.
Oh, God.
See, I'm verified and authenticate everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting nothing get by me. So it's between 44 and 47,000 people in each district. We got how many districts?
In each 9.
We got 9 districts. So it's even. Now, I still got a question about this.
Yeah, pretty even.
My question is still, how have we got the short end of the stick? Like forever. If it's 9 districts, right?
Well,
the same amount of people. So it seems like when everybody go to the dinner table with the 9 people, that it should be divided up evenly where the whole city can look like one Tulsa. But I know that go way back before any of these candidates or the incumbent. But the question is always, how did we get here? Which we have an idea.
Yeah. And I think it's about the leadership that we've chosen.
Right.
And so we have to choose leadership that's going to get the job done versus, leadership that is going to just kind of go along with the program. Because there's more that comes along with this seat, and we have a responsibility, and we talk about that all the time, about the responsibility that we have as citizens, the responsibility that we have as leaders to make sure that our community gets the amenities that it deserves, but let me just remind you guys about this. In the election in 2018, there were 3,130 votes cast. Remind you, 44,000 to 47,000 residents.
Don't disrespect my homework I did.
No, I'm saying both. I'm going the low and the high.
I'm finna say no.
Yes.
But I'm gonna say yes to your information.
So only 3,000 folks.
Man, that's low.
That's low.
But another thing too, Damali, a lot of times if it lands in November and if it's the time when it's time to vote for the president, that's when the numbers are normally just high, because people sit back and they just think, oh, only for the president. Then when stuff is on the ballot, then the numbers are normally a lot higher.
So that's the point I want to get to.
Yeah.
So in 2022, we only had 2,969 votes that were cast. So it's down. Okay.
Yeah.
Then in 2024, we had 4,686 votes, but that was because that was tied to a mayor's race. So we had the
That's
mayor's
it.
race happening
Yeah.
at that time. So on average, based on those three elections of 2018, 2022, and 2024, we had on average of 3,595 voters. That was our average, right? We have 44,000. I'm going to say this again, 44,000 to 47,000 residents. Why is this the number? So why are you shocked or why are you surprised when we don't have the things that we have? Because most people are sitting on their pockets and they're not going out to the polls. And for those of you who say my voice doesn't matter, do you not know that there have been some races, and we actually reported, I remember there was a story, and I can't even remember even what district it was in, but that it came down to 2 votes.
Yeah.
2. 1-2.
Can I give a perspective?
Mm-hmm.
This is how close these races are. You could just take just your just your family.
Mm-hmm.
Just your family by itself can determine who's going to be in office.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter if 5 of y'all are in the family, if you got a big family, because some people be a little more active. Y'all might have about 100 people in the family. But I'm just saying, to put it in real perspective, just your family only could make the deciding factor on this election.
Mm-hmm.
That's how critically important
That's how
the
important.
vote is today. It's not a whole lot of people getting out, and that's why you notice most of these candidates, they are door knocking everywhere.
Yeah.
And they knock on all these people door and leave, and they're trying to get people to register to vote. They're trying to let you know what's going on, but it's the reason why, Damali, they redistricting and doing these lines and doing all of it. Do you see all the voter suppression stuff going on? Boy, that vote is like a piece of gold.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So we got to, hopefully this time around, Damali, we're going to do better. I believe
so. Just to let you know, a candidate must receive more than 50% of the vote.
What that
today.
means? Break that down. I'll make
So
sure.
if there are 3,000 votes cast
total between everybody,
between everybody, then a candidate must get 1,501 votes.
Ooh.
So it's 50% plus one.
Plus one more.
Yeah, plus one more in order for you to actually win. The top 2, so say for instance, nobody gets to a 50 plus 1.
Right.
You know, one person might have 32%, the other might have 45%. Well, then that means now we're going to have to do a runoff between those 2 candidates
What is your
in
prediction?
November.
What's your prediction? What you think?
I can foresee that there may be a runoff.
You think it's a potential
It's
runoff?
a potential. There's a potential that there could be a runoff.
I think, yeah.
I think there's a strong potential.
Yeah. And here's the thing, because these candidates campaigning, baby.
They,
you know,
they campaign and campaign.
I'm like you. Everybody want a
For
piece of
real.
that pie.
Yeah.
So when you piece of pie, I think everybody probably done got enough
Mm-hmm.
that I could see it potentially being a runoff. And if it is, what that means is the campaign keep going on all the way to November.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's
So
what
let
that
me
means.
just give you some information.
Mhm.
In a 5-way District 1 race with roughly 3,000 to 4,000 voters, 1,000 votes represents 25 to 33% of the electorate.
Ooh,
So this is substantial
right.
because that's going to determine who the top 2 folks are. So if the incumbent ends up, getting a lot of the votes, or a large number of votes, then any of the other candidates, if they can get to 1,000 votes, then they're probably going to end up being, the top 2, and we'll probably end up seeing
Hold
a
on,
runoff.
Damali. Okay, now hold on.
Mhm.
You're doing some real research. You're
Yeah.
rubbing your hands together. Stop doing that. You make me think you're going, hold on, Damali. Hold up now. So what you're saying is people can watch the TV, and as the votes start coming in, and like Damali, you rubbing your hands together,
Yeah.
right? When somebody clips 1,000, what she's saying, that's a milestone.
That's a
That you
milestone.
probably like, if nothing else, they're at least in the runoff.
Mhm.
9 times out of 10. So when somebody clip that 1,000,
Mhm.
they probably gonna stay in the ring. Is
Mhm.
that what you're saying?
Yes. So
That's
for
good,
every 100 votes, then that equates to 3 percentage points.
Every 100.
Every 100 votes. So this is what we're trying to tell you. Watch for the 1,000.
There you go.
Watch for the 1,000. If you make it to 1,000, if one of the candidates makes it to 1,000, Houston, we got a race.
Now, see, people locally gonna know what I'm talking about. If you're not locally, you're not gonna know. But see, I saw 1,000 on your paper, but I thought you were talking about player 1,000. Freddie Fry.
No, we ain't
I thought
messing
we'll play
with
on
Freddie Fry
1000 Sunday afternoon at O'Brien.
Yes.
Is it O'Brien Park?
Sunday afternoon at O'Brien
When I
Park.
saw all this time, I've been thinking it was Freddie Fry, but it ain't that.
Mhm.
It was like, okay, I got it to 1,000.
Yes.
I'm with you.
So keep your eyes on the 1,000 vote mark in District 1 in a 5-person race, depending on the turnout and how evenly those votes are divided. Getting around 1,000 votes could put a candidate squarely in the conversation for one of those top 2 positions.
Right.
But remember, that number really matters tonight. The number that really matters tonight is a difference between second and third place. So we're going to be watching tonight. Polls are open 7 a.m. until 7 o'clock p.m.
Been open for 30 minutes.
Been open for 30 minutes now.
You also had the early voting.
Yes.
You had the mail-in ballots.
Yep.
All that stuff has been done. So Damali, we down to it. And I'm glad the Community Wake Up Morning Show has followed this closely, talked about it, because I feel like our community is more informed. I'm glad we had some of the candidates and company and other people come in and talk about this, what's going on. If you need a ride.
If you need a ride, the Terrence Crutcher Foundation, they are offering rides. And then you can also go to what?
VoterRides.org.
Yes.
That's VoterRides, RIDES.org. So if you need a ride, catch that ride to the polls.
And then don't forget, if you don't remember where your polling place is, or if you're concerned that maybe your polling place has been moved, you can go to okvoterportal.okelections.gov, put in your last name, first name, and your date of birth, and then your entire, everything comes up, where you go, your sample ballot, your polling place, even your voting history, who you voted for in the past, all of that stuff is listed there.
I'm gonna ask you one more thing, and I'm gonna ask you guys on the live. We'll do this participation, then do our affirmation, because I think it's fair. People is rolling to the poll. We got thousands of people listening now. Some people still may be 50-50, but let's do this. I think it's fair. If you're on the live now, please participate. Top 3 things you are looking for today in the candidate as you cast your vote. Your top 3 things, personally, not what everybody's saying, not what Facebook is saying, what you are saying. These are my 3 things that would help a candidate get my vote. Me and Damali will go. We'll say this on the live. We'll do some shout outs. We'll do the affirmation, because we're talking about purposeful living. And this candidate going to help us with that purposeful living. Damali, you sit back in all of your glory. Okay, my bad. Not in all of your glory. That's at church.
You must have got too much sleep last night.
I did. Thank God for that. I slept well. I said they was out there campaigning.
Lord,
Too much
help
energy,
us.
so I just went
Lord,
on.
help us.
But not all of your glory. But when you sit and think about it, because it's important, because all of your, how many years you've been here, don't tell them your age, because you look 30. Never.
Well, you shouldn't have asked me.
I didn't ask. You erase that. Rewind that. Delete that. But you lived here all of your life. They told me never ask. They said, is it a rule? They said never ask a woman her age. So I'm trying to remember that.
There may be a rule. I don't care.
No, I asked my grandma. She slapped me. You never. Young man, don't never ask a woman. You just however she look. It's how old she is.
Okay.
That's the point. Damali, top 3 things that you looking for in a candidate. And I'm asking y'all on the live too. Don't y'all be slipping on this. Top 3 things that the Community Wake Up family is looking for in these candidates. I'm like the producer too. See, he did. He said, He put his hand on his chin. You know what I'm talking about? But we're gonna start with you ladies first.
Yeah. Well, number one thing is I want to know what you were doing in community before the race began.
Oh my God.
So
what does that mean?
Were you out, helping do food distributions? Were you out offering resources? Were you out helping get kids backpacks and school supplies? And, what were you doing in community prior to the race?
Okay.
If you can't answer that question, or let me just say this, I'm in these streets all the time. I live in the streets.
Yeah.
And if I don't see you nowhere, you're probably not going to be my candidate. So that's number one. Number 2, I want to have someone who is transparent. If I make a mistake, oh, well, so be it, because we're all human and we all deserve grace and mercy. But can you own up to your mistakes? If you did something that wasn't quite right, can you come and apologize and just say, hey, you know what? I'm so sorry. My bad. And if you can't do that and I haven't seen you do that, you're probably not going to be my candidate.
That's probably another strike.
Okay. Yeah.
So transparency.
Right.
Okay.
When have I seen you at my church other than just during election time?
Uh-oh.
because
hold on. Your church or just at a church?
At a church. And I'm just saying,
just want to make sure they love the Lord for real.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, and what I mean by that is you don't necessarily have to be a participant at church. But what I mean is don't just come and pray off of our congregation to buy, and try to get their votes. If you ain't coming by the church, checking on, hey, pastor, I wanted to just come and see, is there anything I can do to help your congregation? Right. What y'all got going on? Is there something that I could, help you with? Hey, don't come around when it's election time. That's one of the worst things ever for me is to go to church and I'm ready to get the word. And then, we got, such and such, they running for such and such. What? I want to hear the choir sing. I don't want to listen to them talk about whatever they talking about because I ain't seen them nowhere because I'm outside.
Well, I'm saying something else. And with the church thing, a little message to the pastor. Can we say that, Damali? Because I think that's fair. I think that even if the candidate come, right, and slide you a check for $250, I think it's a disservice to your congregation to go, I feel an endorsement coming on in my Shana.
Nope, absolutely not.
Is that not a disservice?
Yes.
You got 200-300 people in your church. Right before the candidate go up, they slide you a little check for $500, and then all of a sudden, like the Lord just spoke to me. No, he didn't.
Right.
The check for $500
has got. Don't try to buy us that cheap.
We know the light bill is due.
Yeah.
We know the gas bill is due. But here's the thing. You got to remember, it got to be like it was back in the day. Man, you are the voice for your congregants.
Yeah.
You are the voice for your congregation.
You have a responsibility.
Yeah, so you don't want them to give you $500, then you give everybody else a piece of fish, a piece of chicken with some sides now, with some cupcake. I
ain't even seen them doing that lately.
Oh, yeah. See, they done took the fish down.
They done took the fish.
And that's what I'm really mad about.
Right.
Because I had my Louisiana house already. But that's good. Don't just show up and don't not. Okay, that's your three.
That's
all
my
right.
three.
I'm gonna go to the producer for history because the producer is 26, so we have our age. So what the YNs? He the representative.
He said, "I am not
gonna
a YN. Don't
I ain't gonna do that.
Put me on that label."
Producer,
what
Mr.
you
Steve,
think?
what's your three things that you think the young people
are you could just say, you could just tell the people
in the candidate, because we got to see what the young folk. What the young folk.
I would say you got to look for.
Come on, Barry.
Them to be actually doing what they're saying. So like, don't let them just come in and say they're gonna do this when they've never showed signs of doing that, because then you're gonna be put in a real bad position.
Don't get bamboozled.
He said, "Show me a sign."
Yeah.
Okay.
Second, I would say what I'm looking for. I'm looking for who has the greatest impact. So not only what are they doing, but who out of everybody is doing the best, great work. Like not just like doing
bare minimum.
Doing a bare minimum.
Gotcha.
And then third, I would. That's a good question.
Because them are the biggest
man,
ones.
The biggest one, that third one, because you'd be like, but see, you hit two big ones first that are critically important.
Yeah.
The first two you said is almost enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What you say you're going to do, you need to be doing that. And you got to be showing some signs that you do that. Don't just be saying something. So I'll go ahead and go. And we got the people on the live and the numbers still going up, and we're going to do the shout outs. Three things, y'all. It don't matter if you're local, national, international.
Yeah.
But still three things
that
we look for with the community wake up. Three things I look for. I am definitely, I could really just have one. What were you doing before you ran for office?
That's right.
And let me tell you something. I'm about 17, 18 years out here. And boy, between responding to the pandemic, the teacher walkout, between trying to just get a lot of things done that are just not there, I probably had to run into you somewhere. And if I didn't run into you nowhere all this time,
then I ain't voting for you.
How many hours a week we put in? Like,
boy,
being
like
honest.
80 for real. Like, seriously.
So me and you together been doing 80 hours a week for like 13 years, 14 years.
14.
I'm like 17. I mean, literally, we from Community Wake Up. Last night I went to bed at like 1:30. You know what I mean? And that's typical for us. And y'all know we hosting all weekend, and that's going on. So I'm definitely, what were you doing before you got into office is huge for me.
Yes.
Two, your understanding of the position. You're going for a position. you got to be able to articulate, one, what the position is, and how your experience and what you do and who you are and your education got to line up with what it is. The reason why I say that is I done been down there for 6 months fooling with a moratorium with something that I thought should have been easy. We just talking about slowing up these dollar stores to get a grocery store.
Yeah.
And when I saw it took 200 people coming for 6 months to get something little done, I said, ooh, Damali, you got to have a different kind of mindset, a different type of fortitude to just get the little things done, right? And then I think third is that, and I'm just going to say this, be approachable to the people.
Yes.
Because the people put you in. So I love to see a candidate, thirdly, of the humanitarian part of you, where you greet people, you show up. You may show up at a graduation. You may show up on Booker T versus McLean, Clash, the basketball game going. You show up to the things that humanizes you a little bit. So people that just don't look at you like a political figure that's not touchable, not reachable. Right. And I think most of our people that even currently in office now do a great job of that.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
So let's go to the live. If anybody dare ask 3 things that you're looking for in the candidate, if not, we're going to go to the affirmation. We're going to keep going.
Well, there's a lot of people on the live. Let's do
some shout outs.
So I think, let's go ahead and go to the affirmation first, and then we'll come back and do shout outs. How about that?
Break and then jump
let's
do it. Let's go.
Okay, so let's go ahead and today our theme is purposeful living. So let's go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. So our affirmation today says this: I live intentionally, knowing that what I do today can make someone's tomorrow better. So this affirmation means that I choose to live with purpose and understand that my actions today can positively affect someone else's future. It reminds us to not simply go through the motions of life. We should think about how our choices, words, service, and actions can create opportunities, solve problems, encourage others, and leave something better for the people coming behind us. So the first piece says, I live intentionally. That means I make a thoughtful choice about how I use my time, talents, resources, relationships, and influence. Instead of asking only, what do I want to accomplish today? I also ask, how can what I do today make a difference tomorrow? I live each day with purpose. So the next piece says, knowing that what I do today. So this reminds us that everyday actions matter. A conversation matters. A decision matters. An introduction matters. Teaching someone matters. Supporting local businesses matter. Encouraging a young person matters. Small actions can become the beginning of something much bigger. What I do today matters. And then the last piece says, can make someone's tomorrow better. This means our actions can create opportunities and remove barriers for people we may never even meet. You might mentor a child who becomes a community leader. You might help someone get their first job. You might teach someone something that helps them start a business. You might create a program that serves families for generations. I can do something today that helps someone have a better future. So what does this all mean to community? Well, purposeful living changes the way we think about community. Instead of asking, what can my community do for me? We begin asking, what can I contribute to my community? Maybe you have knowledge to share. Maybe you have a connection that could open a door. Maybe you can mentor someone. Maybe you can hire someone. Maybe you can volunteer, or maybe you can simply encourage somebody who is ready to give up. Everybody has something they can contribute. So purposeful living means using and understanding that you may not always see the results of what you do. You may plant a seed today that doesn't produce fruit for years, and that's okay. The teacher may never see everything their students accomplish. The mentor may never know every person that the mentee eventually influences. The community builder may never meet the families who benefit from something they help create. Plant the seed anyway. Do something meaningful today, even if someone else receives the benefit tomorrow. So the Black Wall Street lesson is this. The builders of Black Wall Street made choices that affected far more than their individual lives. They built businesses, they created employment, they educated children, they purchased property, they provided professional services, they strengthened community institutions. Their daily work helped create an economic and social ecosystem. And more than a century later, their example still inspires conversation about entrepreneurship, ownership, resilience, and community development. They built for their present while creating lessons for our future. So the bigger message is this. At the beginning of each day, ask yourself, who can I help today? What can I improve today? What seed can I plant today? What door can I open today? And what can I do that somebody coming behind me will benefit from tomorrow? Purposeful living isn't always about doing something extraordinary. Sometimes it's about doing ordinary things with extraordinary intentions. So the takeaway from today's affirmation is this. I live intentionally, knowing that what I do today can make someone's tomorrow better. Means that I understand that my daily choices have purpose. I choose to use my time, gifts, resources, and influence to plant seeds, create opportunities, and make a positive difference that can continue beyond me. So this has been this morning's affirmation, which was brought to you by our platinum sponsor, Green Country Habitat for Humanity.
Girl, I'm sitting there listening to this, and I'm just sitting here getting myself situated. Now, that affirmation did a lot for me because what you're saying is you found a way where everybody can participate.
Yes.
When you said the little things. And sometimes people may go, well, what are the little things? You can save somebody's life by just saying, good morning, how you doing today? For the person that's be sitting there that feel like they unseen.
Right.
You can save somebody's life just for saying, hey, let me pay for that meal for you and your family today. You can save somebody's life just when you see that mama with that stroller trying to get to the grocery store and you stop and say, let me get you a ride today.
Yeah.
You know, it's just today, Damali, we living in a time where things are so hard and so crazy. It do boil down just to the little things.
The little things.
You know, so that was a great affirmation. I think we should take a break because it's 45 minutes after the hour. And today is the big day, the big vote. And today, as I go vote, I prefer to wear a crown. That's my preference. I prefer to show up at the voting polls as a king.
OMG.
So yesterday, I didn't get a chance to get them. But if you will please oblige me and help me, if we can just please next do the Black Wall Street Family Feud, because I want to wear my crown and I want everybody to know I am somebody. When I go vote today, right after the show, is that fair?
Listen.
Is that fair to do?
Listen, we're going to go ahead. When we come back from the break, we are going to acknowledge the folks that are on the live because we got a lot of engagement that's happening on the live. And then we're going to do the feud.
I like that.
Okay.
I love the people. Appreciate y'all tuning in, Local National. So y'all do us a favor. Text 5 friends and say the community wake up is live. Is that cool? So y'all need to tune in. That's number one. And then click that arrow and share the live because we're going to get into some deeper stuff next, right?
Yes.
Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali, Tulsa, Oklahoma. We'll be right back. Y'all stay locked in. Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry. Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
The 36th Street North Event Center is proud to kick off another great season of social gatherings with family and friends. And no matter what the size of your next event, the 36th Street North Event Center has you covered. From event decor to live DJs, even catering. And a world-class sound and lighting system, 36th Street North has your event covered. We offer a state-of-the-art event booking and planning process from start to finish. And whether you're hosting 100 or 1,000, 36th Street North Event Center is the premier event center of North Tulsa, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Share the experience at 36th Street North Event Center and see why we are the #1 choice for upscale events. From weddings to birthdays, corporate functions, holiday parties, and so much more. Visit us today at 36theventcenter.com or call and reserve your spot at 918-200-9046.
EduRec is the place where education and recreation meets. At EduRec, we have a host of programs such as spring break camp, summer camp, and after school. It's located at 5424 North Madison Avenue. To donate, sponsor, or volunteer for any of our programs at EduRec, go to edurectulsa.com. Call EduRec today at 918-430-3947. And you can also visit us on any of our social media platforms at EduRec Tulsa. EduRec Tulsa, where education and recreation meet. Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development. You know what? It's really not that bad being up at 5 a.m.
Damali, you know what? You're absolutely right. The only thing better is we on 5 days a week.
7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's the Community Wake Up, our brand new morning show.
Right here on NYCU.FM.
And simulcast on KBOB 89.9 FM.
We got your Black History Trivia.
We got your medical report.
Don't forget the police report.
Your local, national, and international news.
Always the latest on upcoming events.
The Divine Nine and the HBCU check-ins.
And most importantly, we can't do it without you.
And make sure you join us each and every day.
It's the Community Wake Up
with Charles and Damali. Yeah, Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali. We are back. We got a little bit of glitching going on. It's the internet, right? Mm-hmm. But we appreciate y'all tuning in locally right here on KBOB 89.9 FM. We also on NYCU.FM radio station. And we on YouTube, the official World One Development News you can use. But we live, y'all. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Home of Black Wall Street on the historic Greenwood. We calling the day Fat Tuesday. No, it's not New Orleans. We in Tulsa. But today is the big vote. Damali, it's going down in the city. Mm-hmm. District 1 is hot.
Listen, this is the final push. So I am looking, I know that there's going to be people standing on corners with flags and banners and signs and all of that. So that's what I'm expecting today. But everybody get out and go vote, exercise your right. There are a lot of people who lost their lives. Yeah. And, suffered persecution in order for us to be able to have this right. So get out and vote. And don't ever let anybody tell you that your vote doesn't matter. All
right. We got a lot of people on the live tonight. Want to go to the live, see what we got going on? Let's do some shout outs.
So let's do this first. Purposeful living. Let's give you the wake up definition of purposeful living. It means making intentional choices and using your gifts, times, and talent to live a meaningful life that positively impacts others. It means living each day, knowing your life has meaning and using it to make a difference. That is the lens that we're going to be speaking from today as we talk through some of these topics and unpack this particular topic. Okay. So we'll go to the live. Looks like Brenda Harbin, Jeremiah are on. Jeremiah Blackwell. Let me say which Black Jeremiah, right? Anna Marie Baker says, hey, fam.
I see Marquise on.
Marquise says, good morning, everyone. Mom is watching and she got the 2 eyeballs looking at us.
Uh-oh, she peeping.
Jeremiah Blackwell says Grand Rising. AJ says, good morning, family. Got my coffee.
The J-Bone Lounge, baby.
Okay. Cousin Winnie Friend says, good morning. It's election day.
I see that she up in bed. She got the stars, the sunshine, and everything. She got the voter box.
Yeah, she said, yes. She said, yeah, it's voting day. And she's got a little box. AJ says, I see the party is on. The community wake up party. The vote is on. Turn it up. Vote, vote, vote.
It's going down, AJ. You already know what time it is.
It is going down. Winnie Friend says, yes, state question review. So we did the review this morning, right?
We went
through John Prince says, greatness this morning. Wake up, family.
What up, John?
Richie is watching. Winnie says, 846, it's a no.
What? 846 is out.
Yeah, it's a no. She said no.
Is on. Welcome to the show.
Cousin Pearlie says, good morning, family.
What's going on, cousin?
Richie says yes for ONG.
Let's go.
Gary D. Carter is watching.
Welcome to the show, Gary.
Garland Hope is watching Fred? Well. Yeah. Winnie Friend says Vanessa Hall is not finished yet.
Ooh, with a check mark. She did.
Vita, what's up, sis?
Vita, what's going on?
Yes.
In the building. That's Omaha?
Omaha. Yes.
That's the family right there.
That's the family. Prentice is watching.
What's going on with you, Fred?
AJ says all the candidates are great. The wheel is rolling smooth. Vote for Miss Vanessa Hall Harper to keep the wheel smooth. Remember, she has brought you receipts. You know she always do.
Here's the thing. All the candidates are great. You see how we did that? That's what I said. I appreciate that, AJ, because you know what's going on in Tulsa. People think sometimes they got to throw mud because of their candidate, and we don't need that. All the candidates are good people.
Yeah,
we good. Come tomorrow, we still gonna be kicking it with all the candidates.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be one that's gonna lead the charge into the future that we got here for at least a couple of years,
right,
in North Tulsa, and that's important to us.
Alicia Walker is on. She says, good morning, everyone.
What's up, Alicia? I seen you at church on Sunday. So you was the witness that I went to before the Lord. And I said, Lord, who should I vote for?
And Vicky Carter says, vote, state questions. I'm with Charles and Damali. Leave our Constitution alone. She said, vote, we the people. She says, go Vanessa, and best of luck to all District 1 candidates. Every vote matters. Please show up, North Tulsa.
That's what I'm talking about, Vicky. Great job.
Isaiah Coleman is watching.
Isaiah, what's going on, money man?
Katina Walker says, good morning.
Katina, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Mr. Larry says, good morning. I heard you guys were coming out to MC for this Saturday. Yes.
Yeah.
That our backpack giveaway. And I want to say thank you. You are so welcome. You know, we all about the kids.
Here's the thing. You can't fake showing up.
So
remember, 7 o'clock, we're going to be at the Dream Center. That's our last big back to school bash we having. So we turning up over there on 46.
Marquis said he want to know, what have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately? Marquis, that's true. But what have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately? Uncle Brian is watching. He said the polls are open. Vote, vote, vote.
Hey, Uncle Bobby sent me. He already got his sticker on.
Okay.
That's what I love about the community. Wake Up and KBOB and the family over here. We not just talking about it. Uncle Bobby, the first one in line, he said, y'all better peace be still.
Right.
Uncle Bobby went in there and voted first.
Listen, and I'm telling you, as soon as we get off of this air, I'm getting in my car and I'm going straight to the poll. Let's see. Khalil Harper says, good morning from OKC.
My next generation. Hey, what's going on, OKC?
Yes.
What's up, K-Money?
Dr. Sister Tamika Rogers says, good morning, fam. Happy Take Charge Tuesday. Let's go vote.
Sis, we can't wait to see you. That's our sister right there.
Exactly.
Doing the most.
I hope she's feeling better.
Me too.
Brandon Isham. What's up, Ish? He watching.
Fitness Guru, what's going on, Isham?
Siobhan King says, be approachable outside of campaigning. That part.
I said that.
Yes,
you gotta kiss
that part.
Look, kiss my baby even on the baby's bad day. You know what I'm saying? That dude that said, man, I gotta kiss the baby and go rub some puppies.
Yeah. Prentice Osborne said, good morning.
Hey, what's up, fam?
AJ said, I am not from Tulsa, but if I can vote there, I want to know, what have you done in the community for the community? Number 2, research to see if you have a hidden criminal record, because that would let me know about your integrity and honesty.
Man.
And then number 3, what is your plan to grow the community to move forward to meet the needs of jobs, housing, crime control, etc.? Great. Thank you, AJ, for that. Appreciate that. Richie Anderson is watching.
Hey, what's going on, cousin Richie?
Morgan Hill is watching.
Morgan, welcome to the show.
All right. And it looks like that's everybody.
Okay, now the secret listeners
are
off the charts.
because I clearly see that number says 706.
Tons of
and
secret listeners. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
We love y'all. We appreciate it. Did you say Laura Roberts?
I didn't see Laura.
You didn't see that? She said the question about ONG was not on my mind, but I am in Mays County. Uh-oh. She down there by the spot.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cousin Richard said, Laura Roberts, the vote to keep ONG employees working is for Tulsa voters today. Mm-hmm. See, that's the beauty of it.
That's what I'm saying. This is shared information.
Community Wake Up Morning Show. It's
all about us.
Damali, why did we start this show, just in case people forgot? Why did we start?
For one, because we wanted to help you wake up in the morning to get your day started, but we also wanted to wake up your mind so that you understood some of the things that are happening and brewing in our community, because sometimes we just don't know what we don't know.
Right.
And what the Bible said, we perish from a lack of understanding.
Yeah, and we also started the show for those that got a partner that don't like to get up and go to work. You know, so they be like, you hear a try, so y'all can blame it on me. And wake up now. If you ain't going to work, at least get up.
Right. And
take
go
the
do
kids,
something.
Cook breakfast, cut the yard, go do something. So everybody get up, get out and do something.
Yes.
We're going to leave it right there.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and do the wake up. The Black Wall Street Family Feud. That's what we're going to do.
I want this crown, y'all.
The Purposeful Living Edition.
I'm locked in.
So here we go. It says today's theme is purposeful living, because when we live with intention, we recognize that our time, talents, relationships, and resources can be used to make life better for somebody else.
Right.
Okay. So we surveyed 100 people. I'm going to give you the top 4 answers from the 3 questions that we ask in the bonus question. Your job is to figure out from the answers A through D, there is no E, there is no all of the above, to figure out which one of these answers is the number 1 answer.
And Damali went to all the polling places, so she didn't have time to do nothing because she nosy, she's sneaky. She was sneaking around the polling station, making sure there wasn't no cameras, making sure things were safe and all of that. So if you're around by the polling places, that's what she asked these 100 people. And that's why her mama was the watch out person. So that's why she got the eyeballs on the live. So y'all good to go to the polls. Have good energy, good vibes, smile when you go to the polls on today. But if nothing else, please go and vote.
Right. All right. So here we go with the questions. So question number 1. Name something people often say gives their life a sense of purpose. Is it A, family, B, helping others, C, their career, or D, faith?
Oh, that is cold. It's a trick. It's a trick, y'all. Sometimes that's how it is when it's campaign season. A bunch of tricks out here. Tricks and treats. No, I'm just playing. Read that again, because I almost had it. Then my Bluetooth disconnected on me. It just...
Name something people often say gives their life a sense of purpose. Is it A, family, B, helping others, C, their career, or D, faith?
Going with family.
Going with family. Charles says A.
It's a family affair.
All right. What Marquise says 1. Boy, that's A.
Marquise said, what have you done?
Let's see. Steven says A.
Can't you see the campaign people getting to Marquise' house and knocking on his door, and he gonna open the door and say, I hear what you're saying, but what have you done for me?
Yes, lately? I can, to be honest.
Look, then Marquise walked there dancing. Ooh.
I absolutely
can. See him and the wife, and then the son gonna get in. Right. What have you done for my daddy lately?
What you think back, Steven? Let's see.
Prentice
so we got
A.
Prentice said A.
AJ
Uncle Brian says A. I don't know why mine stopped on my deal over here. Richie says A. I'm gonna have to look at Steve's. James Perryman says families. That would be A. Thank you, James.
It's a family affair.
Let's see. Garland says A.
Let me get you, because yours going slow. I'm gonna tell you
it's going really slow.
Let me show you what I got. So Marquise got A.
Yeah.
The producer got A.
Yes.
Prentice got A.
Yes.
Energizer got A.
Oh, okay.
Laura has B.
Laura.
Isham has A.
Okay.
Cousin Richie got A. Uncle Brian got A. James Perryman got A. Mm-hmm. Garland got A. Larry Harris got A.
Okay.
Siobhan King, shout out to Nate Rap, got D. John Prince got A. Vicky Carter got A. And Cousin Pearlie
Why
in the
you
B-Town,
singing?
Arkansas, where I'm from, she got A too.
Okay, Pearlie.
That was a lot.
That was too much.
Garland said A,
much
but
sauce.
it's probably D. So he said give him a little D on the side, like Prentice be saying.
Right. Okay, so here we go. Question with answer. Name something people often say gives their life a sense of purpose. Is it A, family, B, helping others, C, their career, or D, faith? Pearlie, John, Vicky, Richie, James, Garland, AJ, Isham, Larry, Charles, Marquise, Stephen, Prentice, and Uncle Brian, you are all correct. The answer is A, family. For many people, providing for, teaching, protecting, and preparing their families for the future gives their lives greater meaning. Purpose often begins with making life better for the people we love.
I love it. Let's go.
Okay, question number 2. Name something people name something.
Wait a minute, Willie the Woodpecker.
Listen, shut up.
You didn't say
Name something people waste that they wish they could get back. Is it A, money, B, time, C, opportunities, or D, energy?
Ooh, that's hard.
That's hard.
That's hard right there. As a matter of fact, we're going to take it to break.
No, we ain't.
Because people need a minute. Just go and read it one
No,
more
we
time,
ain't.
Damali. That's wrong right there. On Voters Day today, Big Tuesday.
Name something people waste that they wish they could get back. Is it A, money, B, time, C, opportunities, or D, energy?
My answer is my first girlfriend.
What?
What was the question? What's the question?
Name something people waste that they wish they could get back.
Yeah, I wasted my first girlfriend. I want her back. I wasn't right.
Steven.
I done got confused.
What is wrong with him?
I got confused.
What is wrong with him? Oh my God, you need to stay sleep deprived.
So what you saying is, Damali? What you saying is
Laura says B is what I'm saying. Laura says
just read your question
B.
again, and I'm
Isham, Pearlie says B. Lord have mercy.
I'm trying to throw people off.
Isham says B. I know that, and we ain't gonna let you do it. Isham says B. Mr. Larry says B.
I tried to call her, but
Garland says B. I'm ignoring you.
No.
AJ says C. Richie says B.
She asked me what had I done for her lately.
John Prince says B. James says B.
What up, James?
Siobhan says B. Uncle Brian says C. What's your answer? And girlfriend ain't one of them.
No, she said I hadn't done nothing for her lately, so that was it.
That's probably why she.
Can you read it one more time?
Steven, you got an answer?
One more
Name something people waste that they wish they could get back. Is it A, money, B, time, C, opportunities, or D, energy? Mom says A. Hey, Mama.
Man.
Stacy says good morning.
Stacy, good morning. What's going on, Soror? Hey, we're going to give you a call this week, too. Down there in Little Rock. Little Rock in the house. I'm going with B. Man,
you're going with B.
Don't waste
Charles.
That's when people get mad. They be like, man, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
And what you got, Steven?
Get your money back. Can't get that time back.
Oh, Marquis said he about to vote, so he off the live. Okay.
Man, stay live, Marquise. Go live at the polls.
Right,
Damali?
Yeah.
Stay live, Marquise.
Okay, Steven says B.
Marquise said he got to focus.
Okay. Oh, we already talked about these answers already. Stacy says B. Okay, let's see.
Don't waste my time.
Name something people waste that they wish they could get back. Is it A, money, B, time, C, opportunities, or D, energy? Richie, John, James, Siobhan, Stephen, Stacy, Charles, Garland, Larry, Isham, Pearlie, and Laura, you are all correct. The answer is B, time. It says money can sometimes be replaced. Opportunities may come again, but once time passes, we can't get it back.
Ain't that what I said?
Oh, and Vicky, I see your answer too. It just came up late. Uncle Brian says, poor Damali, Charles needs help. Purposeful living means becoming intentional about how we use time that we've been given. Don't just spend your time, invested in something meaningful.
Damali, you didn't waste your first boyfriend because you didn't know you weren't ready for love yet.
Oh my God.
It was a chance you did it. Now that you think, now that you thought about it.
I'm not thinking about it.
You thought it. She thought about it. She went,
not even thinking about it
said,
at all.
You said, "Po Jake." Who is Jake?
I don't know who Jake is. That's State Farm.
Yeah, you didn't date the State Farm?
No.
You did that to Jake?
No. All right, question number 3. Lord have mercy. Here we go. Name a gift you can give someone that doesn't cost any money. Is it A, encouragement, B, your time, C, knowledge, or D, a connection? Oh, Prentice, you said B? Okay, Prentice said B too. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Read that one more time, because that's technically not a gift.
Name a gift you can give someone that does not cost any money. Is it A, encouragement, B, your time, C, knowledge, or D, a connection?
That's a trick right there. The brute producer done went outside. He ain't even in station right now. What y'all got?
Mr. Larry says C.
I don't trust. See, if I get this one, I'm going to get the crown. And you're going to come with these shenanigans.
Let's see. Steven says A.
What's A?
Encouragement. Laura says A.
That is, yeah.
AJ says D. Prentice says B.
What's the answers?
A is encouragement, B is your time, C is knowledge, or D is a connection.
Man.
Let's see. I got Prentice. Let's see. Uncle Brian says B.
Time.
That's B. Prentice. AJ says D. Siobhan says D.
What's D?
A connection. John Prince says A. Richie says A.
I'm going with A on this one.
Mr. Larry, is today your birthday? He said, remember, I'm older today. I haven't missed a question. Richie says A. Vicky says A.
Yeah, I'm going to go with A.
Charles is going with A.
Caution nothing to encourage somebody. Cousin Prep said D.
Laura said every little step I take.
Stacy
said C. Garland said C. Cousin Pearlie said D. That song is going crazy. We need to turn that off.
It's the remix.
Stacy says C. Isham says A. And we are all over the place.
I know, right? This is tough. This the one right here.
See.
Some people gonna make it to the promised land, and some people won't.
All right, now I hope y'all are keeping track of y'all score because I am. Okay.
I'm keeping
okay,
track.
So here we go. Question with answer. Name a gift you can give someone that doesn't cost any money. Is it A, encouragement, B, your time, C, knowledge, or D, a connection? Isham, Stephen, Laura, John, Richie, Vicky, and Charles, you are all correct. The answer is A, encouragement. It says sometimes a few words of encouragement arrive at exactly the right moment. What seems small to you could give someone else the confidence to keep going. Your words can become fuel for somebody else's purpose. All right, so here we go. Bonus round.
I feel the
5 points.
I feel the crown coming on my head.
Because you got a clean sweep,
I got
right?
a clean sweep.
Who else got a clean sweep? Charles got a clean sweep. He said he was coming for it.
Look.
Yes.
King Charles should sing.
Oh,
I should work. Don't encourage me.
Do not
Especially
encourage
when I'm
him.
already feeling good.
Don't encourage him, Shirley. All right, here we go.
You and Steven gonna be my bag up singers?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Okay. All right.
I done lost my train of thought. 5 points. It's the bonus. Uncle Brian says he's 1 and 2. He's one of two. Let's see. Here's the question. Name something that might keep a person from living their purpose. Is it A, fear, B, procrastination, C, comparing themselves to others, or D, not believing in themselves?
Ooh, you gonna do me like
Isham
that.
said he clean, and Vicky said she clean. They got clean sweeps too.
Yeah, clean sweep too. So it's down to Isham, myself, Vicky. Oh,
You got a clean sweep too, Steven? Okay. AJ said, can I still win with one, right? No.
Look. I seen Marquise. He got his. I voted. Marquise got his stick on Uncle Bobby.
Okay.
We posted them. Hey, if you don't mind, post them on Facebook. Tag World One Development because we're going to do the same thing. And then just tag Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Mom. We're going to give away something. We're going to come up with a gift. Oh, we got a good gift too.
Oh, we got some good gifts.
We got a good gift. Something you can go spin a little something. Do this, Damali.
Yep. John Prince said he's 3 of 3. Okay, so Marquis said, read it again. Okay, so here we go. Name something that might keep a person from living their purpose. Is it A, fear, B, procrastination, C, comparing themselves to others, or D, not believing in themselves?
Man, you see, ain't nobody said no answer yet.
Okay, so AJ said he rolling with D.
I'm A or D. John Prince, 3 for 3.
Yeah.
What's D?
D is not believing in themselves. Stacy says A.
Come on, Soror.
John Prince says read. Name something that might keep a person from living their purpose. Is it A, fear, B, procrastination, C, comparing themselves to others, or D, not believing in themselves? Richie said read, church.
I know, Richie. This one, man. The worst thing is to have a clean sweep and get to the last one and fumble the ball.
Marquis says A. Richie says B.
What's B?
Procrastination. That's a good one too.
Sure
Pearlie says A. Prentice says C.
What is C?
C is comparing themselves to others. Mr. Larry says B.
Man, that procrastination is real, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read it one more time?
Okay.
While people like
Laura
me get it
says
together.
D. Okay, so here we go. Question. Name something that might keep a person from living their purpose. Is it A, fear, B, procrastination, C, comparing themselves to others, or D, not believing in themselves? John Prince says A. Laura says D.
Man, it's A or D.
Let me see. Vicky says A.
It's A or D, and I got to push all my chips to the middle of the table. It's like gambling in Vegas, even though I don't gamble.
Princess said change his to D.
What did he say first?
He said C.
Said C.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might still be wrong. And once you start jumping around, it's
Steven says D.
Garland
Garland says B.
Big Steve said D, and he was over here talking to the Lord.
Vicky says A. John Prince says A. Laura says D.
And it's A or D.
Okay, go ahead and get what's your pick? What's your pick?
Tell me what the answer is.
Is it A, fear, or B, procrastination, or C, comparing themselves to others, or D, not believing in themselves?
I'm going with A.
You're going with A.
That hurt me too. So me or Steve gonna be the crown. And if I don't get it, I'm turning off the lights and lock y'all up in the red. Y'all ain't gonna get the vote today.
You ain't holding us hostage.
Yes, I am.
Isham says A.
Yeah, it's A or D. Everybody would say B or C. You can just go ahead. It's just over for y'all. So y'all ain't got a chance.
Okay, so here we go. Question with answer. Oh, Pearlie says A. Oh, Pearlie. Okay. Name something that might keep a person from living their purpose. Natasha is back. What's up, Natasha?
Natasha, cousin.
Yes.
And from this day forward, we can't start the show without Natasha.
Girl, where you been?
Let her at least go for the bonus. Read it, Natasha.
Name something that might keep a person from living their purpose. Is it A, fear, B, procrastination, C, comparing themselves to others, or D, not believing in themselves? Isham, John, Vicky, Charles, Stacy, Marquise, and Pearlie, you are all correct. The answer is A, fear. It says fear can keep people from starting businesses, pursuing dreams, accepting leadership opportunities, or using their gifts. Purposeful living.
Or getting the answer. Just stop. Look and listen.
Good God, please, Father God, don't let him have a speech.
I just want you to, in a way, give me your pen and give me your paper. Just relax. Relax. Breathe in and breathe out. This is your affirmation. Just slowly put the crown, the invisible crown on my head. Just real slow. You can do it. You can do it. Thank you, Damali. I feel special. Now, I want to thank everybody else that participated.
Oh, my God. You got the crown, man. Can we get through the stuff?
My ancestors marched so I could vote. And I want to show them a sign that I was serious about voting. Now, I appreciate all my competitors. I know some other people crowns on, but I got on a crown too.
Isham say he got a crown.
So today,
John got a crown.
Was for my ancestors. I'm going to vote and Usher will cry. Okay, I'm done. Congratulations, John, Isham, Vicky, and to myself. We share a crown. We got a crown on.
Can I finish now?
You may.
Okay. All right. It says purposeful living doesn't mean you never experience fear.
No.
It means
first you must kiss the ring.
Boy,
hold on. Relax. You already gave me the crown. Now just slowly. Hold up.
You about to have a black eye with that crown.
I forgot who your mom is. I forgot. Y'all throw people in trash cans. So go ahead. Move forward. No kiss, no the ring.
It means you don't allow fear to make your decisions. Don't let fear keep your gift from reaching the people who need it.
Don't be scared.
The Black Wall Street connection is this. The pioneers of Black Wall Street had different purposes. One person owned a business, another educated children, another practiced medicine, another purchased property, and another served faith and community institutions. Another provided employment. They didn't all do the same thing, but they contributed what they had to something greater than themselves. That's an important lesson for us today. You don't have to do what somebody else is doing to live a purposeful life. You simply have to discover your contribution and be intentional about making it. The bigger message is this. Purposeful living asks us to wake up each morning and recognize I have something to contribute. Someone can benefit from what I know. Someone can be encouraged because of what I say. Someone can receive an opportunity because of a door I open. Someone's tomorrow can become better because of something I choose to do today. So don't wait until you have more money. Don't wait until you have a bigger platform. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Use what you have where you are to make a difference right now. The Family Feud takeaway is this. Purposeful living means understanding that your life has value beyond what you accomplish for yourself. When you intentionally use your gifts, time, knowledge, and resources and influence to help others, your everyday actions can create opportunities and possibilities that continue far beyond you. So this morning's Black Wall Street Family Feud was brought to you by Build in Tulsa.
Just like that. All right, congratulations.
Look, Shirley gonna say, kiss the ring, anime. Uncle Brian said, and the sign that Charles is holding is road closed. AJ says, congratulations to all the winners. Cousin Pearlie says, congratulations, Charles, and to all the other winners. Shirley said, all hail to King Charles.
Look, she should have never put me in that robe and gave me that crown and put me in that chair. Once she did that, Look,
Mr. Larry said after I get to vote, I'm going to go to the gym and work out so I can get my crown back because you're doing too much.
Hey.
Laura got the crown.
Laura
put the crown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vicky says clean sweep. I share the crown 4 for 4.
There you go.
Uncle Brian said he had 7 points.
Yeah.
John Prince is 4 for 4. Isham.
Yeah.
Natasha said she was on vacation last week, so that's why we didn't see her last week. Yeah, she's
been on vacation a lot.
But Natasha said, "Don't do her.
Do what you got to do." Now I'm with you on that. Yeah. The next time you go, think about the wake up. Just put us in a suitcase. Put us in the backseat of the car. We don't know how you're traveling, but we'll take it.
Listen, and when you said that reminded me. I have been in contact with the travel agent.
Oh
my God, she got some good stuff.
We cruising.
So
we cruising in the spring.
We're looking at April.
Yeah.
So go on ahead and
looking
get stuff
at April.
ready.
Community Wake Up. We're gonna do the show live from the cruise.
Right.
You know.
Yes.
We're gonna have some fun. The producer,
Man,
you going?
fun.
The producer.
It's gonna be
my first.
What?
It's gonna be my first cruise, so go and get me some what it is, ocean sickness. Go and get me some aspirin.
Motion.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of motion.
Yeah, you're gonna be all right.
I'm gonna be all right.
Yes,
okay. Look, Damali, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, can I go ahead and ask everybody a real question? It's just what it is. Community wake up, keeping it 100. Why black people don't vote? Let's just go and keep it $1 on the Community Wake Up Morning Show. That's the beauty of just keeping it real. Now, I understand the Ancestors March and I understand all of that, but at the end of the day, what you said the number was, only about 3,000 people vote in North Tulsa, and it's the same everywhere. And if you do the percentage is 0. Why do black people not vote? You got to sweep around your own porch first. So we got to really consider why. Not judgment. We're not going to judge nobody. We're not doing none of that.
But let's talk about it. What we're saying
is we got to figure out why black people don't vote, because we got to find a way to do better.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about it next on the Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and
Damali
and our producer, Stephen Keys. We'll be right back, y'all. Are you or someone you know just as involved? Are you or someone you know in need of support services? Don't worry, Fitting Back In got you covered. We offer life skill workshops, career development, job search, substance abuse counseling, and more. We are located at 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74115. Give us a call at 918-592-3500. Follow us at Fitting Back In Tulsa. Also, visit us on our website for services at www.fittingbackininc.org. Our services are available only in Tulsa County.
Looking to take your event to the next level with professionalism and energy? Contact World One Development. We host events, have radio personalities, offer community engagement and videography. We also do live radio remotes, red carpet appearances, create promos, event recaps, drops, and flyers. We also create customized advertising packets to promote your business, organization, or program. Visit our website at world1development.com. You can also reach us on social media at World One Development.
The 36th Street North Event Center is proud to kick off another great season of social gatherings with family and friends. And no matter what the size of your next event, the 36th Street North Event Center has you covered. From event decor to live DJs, even catering, and a world-class sound and lighting system, 36th Street North has your event covered. We offer a state-of-the-art event booking and planning process from start to finish. And whether you're hosting 100 or 1,000, 36th Street North Event Center is the premier event center of North Tulsa, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. Share the experience at 36th Street North Event Center and see why we are the #1 choice for upscale events. From weddings to birthdays, corporate functions, holiday parties, and so much more. Visit us today at 36theventcenter.com or call and reserve your spot at 918-200-9046.
You know what? It's really not that bad being up at 5 a.m.
Damali, you know what? You're absolutely right. The only thing better is we on 5 days a week.
7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's the Community Wake Up, our brand new morning show.
Right here on NYCU.FM.
And simulcast on KBOB 89.9 FM.
We got your Black History Trivia.
We got your medical report.
Don't forget the police report.
Your local, national, and international news.
Always the latest on upcoming events.
The Divine Nine and the HBCU check-ins.
And most importantly, we can't do it without you.
And make sure you join us each and every day.
It's the Community Wake Up
with Charles and Damali. Hey, today we calling it Fat Tuesday, Big Tuesday right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of Black Wall Street on the historic Greenwood. Y'all right here locked in on NYCU.FM radio station. We playing today's R&B and them throwbacks. We also live and syndicated locally on KBOB 89.9 FM, where we get to tell our story our way. And we also on YouTube, the official World One Development news you can use. But we at Grandma's Table, y'all. We having breakfast because today is the big day. District 1, District 3, District 7, hey, we voting. We got a couple propositions going on. We got to get out, Damali. How do you feeling today? Today voting day.
Listen, I cannot wait to get off the show so that I can go and cast my vote.
That's
cannot wait.
Her feet doing like Scooby-Doo
yeah.
under the table. Like the Flintstones in the car. Damali, she is ready.
Am ready to vote.
Why
do you hear
so
me?
Ready to vote, Damali?
Because, there are a lot of people that fought for that right for us, that freedom for us. And at the end of the day, I want to honor my ancestors, but I also want my vote to count, my voice to count, because a lot of times we complain in community about what we don't have.
Right.
But then we're not doing anything to move the needle forward or to help us get what it is that we need and the resources that we need in our community. So I always, at any opportunity that I get to vote, I'm there. Right. Because I believe that is my contribution and my give back to my community is to make sure that I am exercising my right to vote.
Okay, now I posed the question before we went to break, and it's just a real question based on what the stats say. Mm-hmm. You just calling a spade a spade. Now, if you don't play spades, don't worry about it. But anyway, the question is this, and y'all just said on the live, and when we say community, we still black, white, green, or yellow, because it just is what it is.
Yes.
Why does black people not vote? Mm-hmm. Damali,
mm-hmm.
you give her, me and Damali gonna do 3, and we're gonna come to y'all. So we're not being judgmental. Mm-hmm. We're not throwing no mud at nobody. We just asking a simple question. Why we not voting, y'all? When we could be the deciding factor on every race that's going on. Mm-hmm. From the who go into the White House to who is our governor to who is our mayor, we could decide everything, but we don't vote.
Yep.
Damali, why black people don't vote?
I would say one reason that we don't vote is because we believe our voice doesn't matter. Our vote doesn't count.
Man, we still believe that in 2026?
In 2026, we believe our vote doesn't count.
I would say, me and Damali will do 3, then we come into the live, and we just gonna give 10 minutes so we can maybe find a way to do better. We identify the problem. We're gonna try to find some solutions, right? My first one, I'll say, man, Damali, black people just trying to survive.
Facts.
Man, they're like, man, my light's about to get turned off today. I don't care nothing about no boat. I ain't got no gas in my car.
My kids got to eat.
Ain't nothing in the pantry. Man, don't y'all talk to me nothing about no boat, man. And I'm working 2 jobs. I don't want to hear nothing about no boat.
Yep.
That could be the reality, Damali, for a lot of people. It's not, maybe they don't want to vote. Like, why vote? You see, I'm struggling. I work hard as I can. I got 3 jobs and can't make it. Right. And you telling me go vote for who?
Yeah.
Who happened? Is that a reality, though?
That is a reality.
We're just keeping it real on the Community Wake Up Morning Show. You know what I mean? Damali, give another reason why you think people don't vote.
Trust. You don't trust the system. You don't trust the candidates. You just don't trust nobody.
Is that not valid, though?
That's valid. It is very valid.
Yeah.
Very valid.
Yeah. So trust.
Yeah.
What about you? Why you trust your vote? What makes you trust the process?
Because I do my research.
Education.
So because I educate myself on the candidates, not saying that they're going to be perfect, because no human is perfect. But I do at least go and do the research. I go and see, that person's history, what they've done historically, because that's going to tell you really who you are as a person. If we're talking about something local in our community, then I have a lens on that, because I'm around all the places all the time. So do I see you out doing what I'm doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or in the spaces that I'm in. If I don't see you doing what I'm doing and in the spaces that I'm in, then I'm probably not going to vote for you.
All right. Damali, don't get mad now. Don't get mad. Just receive it. Don't get mad. Just receive it.
My God.
Breathe
Shirla,
in.
I know ain't nobody but Shirla.
Breathe
I know
in.
ain't nobody but Shirla.
Oh, I got to show the people. Go ahead, show the people on the close line. Go get the close camera.
Uncle Brian, I really am about to
just
puke.
relax. Just go to the close
Look at
camera.
this.
Just put it all the way up.
Can y'all see
Put
it?
it all closer. The closer I get to you, the better that I see.
Uncle Brian, did you see that?
Giving me all you got. In the wake
Thank
up.
you for that. That is so funny. That is hilarious. I love it. Thank you so much.
Quit kicking me. Quit kicking me. I love y'all. I promise. Anyway, we'll get back to that at 9:01. We're going to get right back to that.
Right.
But now we're going to go back to the serious thing. You said one issue with voting is trust. And you mentioned why people don't trust. And why you trust? Because you do your homework. Now on the live, again, why do black people not vote? We just asking the real question on Community Wake Up. So we ain't going to sugarcoat it. We just going to call it what it is.
There's some people.
So we can do better. All right. I'm going to do one more. I'll say people don't vote because I don't even think it's talked about in our household.
That was mine.
It's not even discussed.
Yeah.
It's not even that. Let me tell you something. Nothing against nobody. Man, I don't ever remember having a conversation about voting in my house growing up, ever, not once. Or maybe I wasn't listening because I was bad. I got kicked out of kindergarten, first grade, second grade. So
He said I was bad.
Yeah, I was bad. So I'm not saying it wasn't talk. What I'm saying is they didn't get my attention.
Listening. Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
I didn't think about voting. You know, when you go to school, you know the vote is coming. So I would say maybe around my junior year in high school. But in terms of, and at that time you can't vote.
Right.
But when was the first time you voted? Like the first time you can remember where you?
When I was 18.
And why? Why did you vote? What made you at 18?
So my mom always voted, and my mom would take us to the polls and stuff with her.
Right.
And so I just grew up knowing that was my civic duty.
Right.
And so when I turned 18, we had something at the school where they registered us all to vote, all of my senior class. And so I went to vote for my very first time at 18.
The very first time I voted, I was 21. I was at Langston University. And our teacher, one, she let us not go to class. See, my motivation was all bad. You look, if you go register to vote, you don't have to come to class.
You like
I focused on not coming to class.
Right.
And it was one of them Tuesday, Thursday classes, hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
I ran because I was like, I go register to vote in 5 minutes and then I'm free.
For the rest of the time.
I don't know why people in college always got to take naps. I was asleep about 15 minutes late. And then when it was time to vote, again, you didn't have to come to class.
Right.
But here's the thing, Damali. Once I got there and I got to the polls, I got it.
Yeah.
So the teacher got me because when I'm saying I got it, I got it. Especially I was at a HBCU.
Yeah.
See, that's that HBCU stuff. She didn't have to give me no lecture. Once I went to the polls and I seen the history and the who, what, why, when, and I seen the excitement and I got some of the veterans and all of that, I started going, man. And since then until now, I've always voted. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, let's go to the live. Why do Black people not vote?
Okay, let me see. I can't really know where I started. Shirley says, when we went to vote, there were no lines. Garland said, no trust in the system or the candidates. Real talk.
Man, didn't he say, hold on.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
No trust in the system
or the candidates.
Ooh, I didn't think about the candidate. People in office and ain't doing nothing.
Ain't doing nothing.
And so you be like, why even go down there?
Why?
She been in office. He been in office. They're wasting my time.
Yep.
That's tough.
So AJ says the biggest thing why Black people don't vote, they have forgotten or don't believe that things will change with or without their vote. I asked them, I asked them, why are you unhappy with the way things are now? When they start to tell me why they are unhappy the way things are now, I say your vote and everyone else's vote can change things for the better for all of us.
Here's the one time I can remember that I know everybody can remember this, where the one time I felt like people felt like they voted counted. One time I know for sure, and that's when Barack Obama.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was I was like sitting like there looking at my TV like, on pins and needles, like, oh my God.
Everybody can remember that. Like I get chills thinking about it now because at the end of the day, we still live in America. And with him being our first Black president, I think that was like the one time that you felt like, man, my voice and my vote. I think people came out and recognized. I think that's the one time, Damali, that may have felt different than what AJ is saying. But people just feel like, hey, what's another reason? Then we'll some more.
Vicky said, I think when people have been generationally ignored and pushed to the back, traumatized, the fear takes over in a lot of minds. The first shall be last and the last shall be first in heaven. Please vote, my Black brothers and sisters. Thank you, Vicky, for that. We appreciate that. Charlotte said, trust is important. Uncle Brian says DTA, don't trust anybody.
Don't trust, and that is a big thing. Like, man, I don't trust nobody.
Don't trust. Right. They gonna say one thing, as soon as they get in there, they gonna do something different. Garland Holt says, like today, you just said the same answer I put in the chat. Dominique says in Texas, they rezoned her district, so she was voted out. Now the Black community has no voice. The people on the fence of the voting never go. I am a voter regardless. Exactly.
But Damali, that's real. Let's slow down and talk about that.
Yeah.
You had somebody that represented you in office. Then the system came in, rezoned it, automatically kicked somebody out. So sometime what Vicky said.
Yeah.
You so disenfranchised. Even time you feel like you took two steps forward, the system come in
and push.
Not the person. The system comes in and make you take 2 steps back. You was doing the right thing. You was getting out the vote. You had representation, but the system came in and said no. So imagine all those people now. Think about how they gonna feel, and generationally how they gonna feel, just because some system in Texas decides to rezone because we want to take your voice away.
And this is why you have to be careful when they start saying, "Let's change our constitution."
Right.
There's a reason why.
That's why Vicky
they want to
said,
change the
leave
Constitution. Leave it alone. It's fine. It's been working thus far. Leave it alone. Let's see who else had a comment. Uncle Brian said, "My poor niece, you need to sue for abuse."
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Now, I don't say that when I lose 10 days in a row. So when I win, I win.
Natasha says, "Your employer should allow you to take the time to vote. Oklahoma is among several states that has the lowest voting rates in the country."
Yeah.
You know what? I may pull those stats and see where we rank.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure, I believe you, Natasha, but I just want to see where we are. Laura says, it is the way you can change your community easiest. Plus, even if you didn't get your way, you made your voice heard. And if you decide to run, people look at your voting record.
Let me say this, and here's another. I'm gonna add this, and I think Marquis said it best. I hope he's still on. And then Garland kind of alluded to it. But really, what have you done for me lately?
Yes,
is real.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it because of this. We did an expungement expo. People address some old on their record, right? So they can have a better quality of life. And we here, this at the 36th Street North Event Center, where we hosting this show, right? And 3,000 people showed up. Damali and I was letting about 250 people in at a time. And when everybody would sit in, our current city council and some other local and state officials, who knows our senator, you know how many hands would go up? About 1 or 2. You talk about voting, they don't even know who you are. They don't even know, and me and Damali, everybody know who the city council is. Everybody know who the senator is. Everybody know who the mayor is. Man, let me tell you something. People in some areas are living so bad, they don't even know who the mayor is. They don't even know what a city councilor is. So I think the thing is like Marquis said, what have you done for me lately? Some kind of way, people that are in office got to go in these areas where people don't even know who you are. Why they gonna vote for? They don't even know who you are. I think that can be a little bit about why people may not go out, because you may only target the people who do vote.
Right.
And I'm just gonna sit with my people that do vote.
Yeah.
But then when you got 40,000 that don't, I think the ones you should care about most
is the ones who don't.
It's the 37, 38,000 that don't care, don't show up, don't nothing. That's what we need to figure out. That's why you might not have Black Wall Street. That might be why your school is suffering. That might be why you're in the food desert, because most of the people, regardless of the situation, Damali, they just might not even care.
Right.
Expunge my record, and I'm out of here. Because if we do a back to school badge giveaway, how many people show up?
It's so many people, thousands.
So I'll show up and stand in line for 2 hours for a backpack.
But
I'll show up here at 4:30 in the morning. The expungement don't even start until 10. And I'll stand in line for 7 hours to help my record. So people will show up. But what kind of poll will they show up for? I ain't showing up to vote for you.
Yeah.
Because I got to show up a food distribution. How many people showing up?
Me and the line is around the corner and down the street.
Something. We can go live right after this show at 9 o'clock to say we're giving away food at 1. And we will have a line of cars from this parking lot way around about a mile back. And we can give away everything in 30 minutes. But you can't get half the people to get out and vote. So is that on us or is it on them, Damali? Real talk.
Yeah, it's on them. Marquise said felons can vote in Oklahoma. Absolutely. I just did. Thank you, Marquise, for voting. We appreciate that. Let's see who else had a comment. Laura said, who voted rezone, get on board. When you don't, get your way, find out what's the missing link in the chain and fill it. And then she also said, will you please repeat the part about when you and Damali were taking people in? What did you say? I don't know what he said.
You know,
he be saying a lot of stuff. So you're gonna have to go back and rewind.
No, what we're talking about is the expungement expo. When we did our first expungement expo in 2019, basically we turned our event center into a courthouse. You know why? Because people typically in North Tulsa, we don't trust the system downtown at all.
Yeah.
My degree is criminal justice, if you didn't know. The Damali degree is criminal justice, if you didn't know. She 25 years legal. I work for the state, DHS. I work as a JSU worker. I worked at Job Corps. So we've been in spaces where we understand that trust is not there, right? So we decided to turn our building into a courthouse just to see what would happen. Even though with the partners that was there, well, we don't know who gonna show up. Here's the thing: the municipal court was here, fines and fees was here, judges here. We have 40 attorneys. They set 300 court dates to help people with their fines and fees. And can we be transparent? It's a community wake up.
Yep.
Most people were saying, I don't think nobody gonna show up to the court appearance.
They're probably not.
Don't nobody care. Anybody gonna show up. 300 of them. When we had the next expungement expo, when they reported how many people showed up after we engaged them that way, how many people out of the 300, Damali, showed up to their court appearance?
All 300.
All 300.
So when we start saying it is a myth that people don't care about their life and their life situation, that is not true. People just don't know how to get out of the situations that they're in.
Now, here's the thing. It's trust.
It's trust.
When we did it here, it established, because here's another thing that happened. It's funny, but it's not funny. It was some people stood in line for 4 hours and they got close to that door.
Got to my table.
They got to the table and they said, this is a sting. They thought it was a sting operation. Now, here's the thing. When we decided to have the expungement, we said no police officers could be in uniform, no police cars, even in the parking lot. Because we thought because of trust, they're going to think just a setup. Like, how is Charles and Damali going to set you up and then we're going to be outside all the time and get slapped? We ain't going to do that. But anyway, all 300 people showed up. And because we established trust, Damali, how many records have been expunged?
Over 800.
Over 800. Now, let me say this too, y'all. It's been free 99. And I'm only saying this to say this. Please go to World One Development. .com and leave a donation. The one is WON or Cash Out World One Development, because all this stuff we have done is free 99.
Free.
And we got another one coming up in November. So wherever you can do to support that effort, you see what the impact is. People back at work, they got their kids, they got a job, they're in their house, and all of the good stuff.
So Isham says Black people don't vote because it doesn't affect their lives directly. Doing bad feels like doing bad no matter who's in office. So that they're just doing bad. You know, if I'm doing bad, then it don't matter who's the president, who's the mayor. I'm still doing bad.
You know what, Damali, can we keep it 100 because we're on the Community Wake Up Morning Show? A lot of times, to be honest, that's what I think about, like the presidency. I don't really. I'm like, what have any president ever really did for us that really moved the needle enough that you can feel it? What really changing your life enough? From anybody being in, Democrat or Republican, black, white, green, or yellow, that has really helped move the needle.
Laura said, can you have a food distribution at the polls or a breakfast or a lunch? Because, you know, people will show up
and still not
and be like, hey, you got to bring me your sticker in order to get this sandwich.
You know what? To be honest, we was about to do that.
That's bribery.
That's bribery, but you can't do that. So unless you want us in handcuffs and please let the wake up out. Then we tried. We was gonna do that. We was like, man, look, we was gonna big in that. We was gonna have a cookout, baby. We was gonna have the ribs that was tendernism. Yeah. We was gonna have the brisket, baked beans,
get a sandwich salad, if you bring me your sticker, your I voted sticker.
Come get. Look, we'd have had to vote record numbers. 47,000 people.
The whole everybody in the North, we didn't vote it
2 times. I'm back to vote again. I'm back to vote again.
Yeah.
Look. That's keeping it. That's why the fish dinners and chicken dinners used to go to the churches. All they had to do was come in and buy food for the church, get a pass to $2.50, and you got every vote in the church. The problem is when they leave, they didn't keep none of their promises. So
that's
at least
your problem.
Some pastors start saying it's not
the
working.
Trust is the issue.
Trust is the issue.
Okay.
Anyway.
So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to give you guys another opportunity because we have not been able to do the Black History Trivia.
I'm going to do one thing and I promise I'm done. Solutions. We identified the problem why the people won't. Can we at least give a couple solutions? Because for the community to wake up is about what can we do to make it better? So we only going to say on the live to one thing we could do. The cookout, Laura, you really answered the question. But since we'll go to jail if we do that, we can't do the cookout. Damali, we identified trust, surviving, the people not real, all of this stuff. So now let's look at a potential solution that's real. What can we do as a community? What can we wake up and do to help more people come out and vote?
I think we need to rally together. I think those of us who understand the importance of speaking out and the importance of the vote, then we need to be talking to those in our family and those who are close to us and our friends, and starting at home, and get them and say, hey, let's go and vote together, and just make it a thing. You know what I mean? I can remember you having a conversation saying you told your children, hey, show me your I voted stick and I'm going to send you $50.
Cashing out 50. I cashed them. They was like, Dad, I don't feel like cashing out 50. They had to stick on immediately.
Right.
Like, now you done got to the polls in 30 seconds.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I voted. And I went and took pictures and everything.
Right.
So I did whatever I had to do.
You got to do what you can. Yeah.
Because now they all
and it
vote.
becomes now a habit,
Let me tell you something now, Laura. Let me say this is real. For the grown folks, the cookout is not a bad idea, but the cookout can't be do this then vote. But I think you can do it to register to vote.
Oh, yeah.
Because sometimes most people probably not even registered to vote. So I think, Laura, me and you can get together and the rest of the wake up, not just us by ourselves, because we're gonna run out of money quick. But we can get some music going on. Yeah. We can get the vibes going on. We get the leaders coming out. We have the cookout and you come eat, but we register, we're gonna register to vote. Mm-hmm. Right? On that. Here's another thing, Damali, my suggestion, and we're gonna come to the live and then we're gonna get to the Black Wall Street trivia, right? My thing is, I feel like we have to, in our community, volunteer at the schools. But as you volunteer, ask the teachers if you can maybe play a game, and the game is about registering to vote, voting, and what it looks like when you get in office and what does it mean. Just to start,
that's something you could do with Monopoly. Yeah.
So you create a
life lesson.
Fun way to do it so that even at kindergarten, you understand what it is, you understand the history. Now you grow up, even though it's fun, when it's time to go, you're already thinking, because it's in your psyche, right, that I need to go vote since kindergarten. Go ahead.
Yes. So Dominique says Donald Trump has shown that the president can do whatever he wants. So that's why there's no trust. And Laura Roberts says yes, and make it a party or a gathering. So this is what Garland says. Garland says if you're giving food away at a voting site, you need to do it across the street or so many feet away from the actual voting site. He said that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And
here's the thing, bro. I understand what you're saying, but here's still the real deal. If less than 2% of everybody in our community didn't go vote, then yeah, he's gonna get in office. You just see what I'm saying? Or whomever. And for us, we don't make it about this or that. We don't do all of that. At the end of the day, when you don't show up, then you can't show out. Now, not slapping people fighting. I'm just saying, showing up and doing the right thing, right? So that's what we got to talk about, bro. We got to have more people registered. So when it's time to get out and vote, then you can make a difference in the outcome.
Uncle Brian says when Democrats are in power, all boats rise together. When the GOP are in power, the rich are helped and are successful. It needs to be equal across the board.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
In terms of it being equal across the board.
Garland says, teach one to reach one.
Yeah.
Natasha says voting should be viewed as important as a doctor's appointment. Right. Put it on your calendar. Ride together to the polls. Send reminders. We hate those appointment reminders, but we will make sure we attend.
Right.
Laura said, let's do a party buzz. Look, Laura, like, hey, we can coax everybody into this. We can make it happen.
Hey, let's do this. Let's do this. Here's the thing. About the community wake up, we want to move the needle.
Yeah.
So it's a lot going on. Of course, the vote stuff is going. We got only 10 minutes. I think we might want to lean in the portal, how to vote, where to go, where the spots are, because they lines are slow right now. So we're going to run real quick soon as it's over. So let's just get
I'm going straight to
what we got going on and see what we can do upcoming.
Okay. So let me, okay. Yeah. We're going to have to go on ahead and just do upcoming events because we didn't get to do that yesterday anyway. Yeah. So today's upcoming events are going to be sponsored by NARAB, the National Association for Real Estate Brokers.
If you want to help us, hit that arrow, text 5 people, tell them we live, because if they miss everything else, they need to get this. So let's make it happen. Damali. Okay, upcoming events, y'all.
Upcoming events. So tomorrow's theme is going to be planting seeds. Planting seeds. Of course, we're going to be doing a recap of the voting turnout, and we're also going to be letting you know who the winner or whatever we're doing. We're going to give you those results.
We'll do a flyer and it'll be a check mark to say the votes are in.
Yes, we're going to talk about that.
Oh, I can't wait.
So don't forget that registration opened yesterday for the Sisters Walking for a Cure breast cancer awareness. That event is going to be happening at O'Brien Park on October the 3rd, but registration is open now.
You going to watch parties today? tonight?
No, I am not going to a watch party. What I am going to do is watch from my home.
Right.
And then as it gets closer and we kind of see who's winning, I'm going to go to that person's watch party because we're going to do a congratulations, and I'm actually going to record and everything, the energy and stuff in that space.
So for all you people that's not local in Tulsa, what Damali and I are saying is for whoever is kind of coming into the last one or the last two, then we'll show up there for a little bit and go live so that we all can be included.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely.
And you better save us a wing.
For real.
And a couple other things.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to be feeling some kind of way.
I know that's
so
right.
So hold us a plate. What you do, get the plate, put some napkins over it and put it in the
foil or something.
Put some foil. See there?
Saran wrap. So anyway, of course, today is election day. 7 o'clock a.m. till 7 o'clock p.m. So you got plenty of time. Go on your lunch break.
Yeah.
Go right after you get off of work. Just shoot on over, cast your vote. Uncle Brian said the polls are a little slow, but I imagine because everybody's at work. But you know, on your lunch break, just shoot over to your polling place if you can. Go ahead and cast your vote. If you have to do it after work, take your kids with you so they can start seeing what it is that they're supposed to do and explain to them that this is their civic duty to be, to vote when the time comes for them to vote.
And be nice to your boss. Tell your boss, let me go vote. I bring you back some milk and cookies. You know, your boss it's something they weak on.
Yeah.
So what you do is say, let me go and vote early.
My old boss has been like, bring me some wine.
Right now, if you can go, if you can go,
bring me a bottle of wine.
And look, go to Wonder J's and get me 4 wings, some peach cobbler, some cabbage. And some
it's on and popping. You can do what you want to do.
With some vanilla ice cream on the side and a sweet tea.
Right.
On a Palmer. And you take your butt right on down there to the polls and vote and bring my food.
Right. Bring the food back. Let's see. Gap Standards International presents Declare 2026, the prophetic prayer conference. It happens August the 27th through the 29th at the Renaissance. You know what? And we didn't even register. We need to register. At the Renaissance Hotel located 6808 South 107th East Avenue. It is hosted by Pastor Tommy Todd and Prophetess Brenda Todd. So for registration and information, then contact or visit gapstandardsinternational.org.
Guess who on the live?
Who's on the live?
Tony Mason.
What's up, brother? Have you voted yet?
Well, one, we want you to vote. You know Tony gonna
vote. I know.
But after you vote, Tony, we got to get you into the station. It's time. The time is now.
Yeah, we got to talk about it. We got to chat.
Man, we love you, brother.
All right, the Tulsa Dream Center North Campus is having their back to school splash on August the 29th from 10 o'clock a.m. until 1 o'clock p.m. They're located at 200 West 46th Street North. There's going to be splash pad, foam pit, slip and slide, school resources for the parents, free backpacks with school supplies, and the children must be present. Charles and I will be the MCs at that event. So we're going to have a good time. And our good friend, OJ Friday, is coming through singing Perfect Time, and he's going to be doing some recording with the kiddos because he wants to do something that's fun.
I'm going to say turn out the light, and you say pine.
No, I am not singing.
Turn out the light.
No.
On pine. Nothing but love and what?
Oh, family.
Nothing but love and family.
Yes,
let's go. We're going to be there, y'all. Tulsa Dream Center, 10 o'clock. Show up, Jay Friday. The kids we going live. It's gonna be a block party, y'all.
We're gonna have a great time.
On the mic. This is our last one we hosting.
Last one.
We want to get this energy.
Last one.
Y'all pull up on it.
It is the last one. Okay, and don't forget, We Build First Friday Market 2026 is happening on September the 4th. At 6 o'clock p.m. at Build in Tulsa, located 124 Reconciliation Way. It is open to the public. You can visit buildintulsa.com to RSVP. And don't forget, if you would like to advertise your events or business on our show, you can go to nycu.fm and submit an inquiry. Somebody from our office will get back in contact with you. And as always, the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to the host and their guests and not necessarily to this station, affiliate, organization, committee, or other group or individual associated with nycu.fm or KBOB 89.9 FM.
Damali, when we talk about purposeful living, as we wrap up the show and close out, what about voting today is going to help us out in the area of purposeful living?
Well, I think that you have to be intentional about everything that you do.
Right.
And being intentional, that means that you're intentionally making the decision that I want my community to be better. So I'm going to get out and exercise my civic duty to vote.
Right.
And in doing that, I'm on purpose making sure that I am a participant in this process. And so that is going to end up being the catalyst for future generations to be able to have the resources or, what the community needs. Then that's going to be the catalyst to do that.
Yeah. And what I'll add, and you can let me know as well, because we only got like a couple of minutes, but when I think about purposeful living, always remember this: no matter whether you local, national, international, all cities have at least a 20-year plan. At least that, if not 100-year plan. But we can at least all got at least a 20-year plan. And part of being involved in the voting process and getting to know your local officials and your mayors, all that, when you get a chance to go to meetings and be present, then you get a chance to understand what that 20-year plan is. And this is what we have always tried to do with World One Development. We try to align the things that we're doing and our missions along with what the plan is. It makes it easier for you to get a building. It makes it easier for you to get funding, because typically the 20-year plan does benefit everybody in some form or fashion, but you may not be in line mission-wise to be able to get any funding because you kind of picked the wrong time to do the wrong thing. So sometimes it's called perfect time, like Jay Friday them say, right? You got to make a left on Pine and get the perfect time. So Damali, how important is it? Two, you're a commissioner. For the people that don't know, you're a commissioner for the city of Tulsa. How much have you learned? Because you just was a kid running around here, getting in trouble back in the day, just a little bit. But with you being a commissioner, being part of Beyond Apology, and being engaged, how much of a difference have it made for you, your family, and for your community?
So I think that, just being a part of this whole process has helped me a lot to be able to even share that with my family, to let them know, because sometimes people are like, oh, it don't matter, it don't this. But then when you're in these positions and you start understanding the process, and you start understanding what it means to be in some of these seats and on some of these boards and on some of these commissions, and you start to see why we miss out. You start to see why our community is the way it looks. And you start to see the same people that when I started in this space that, were coming to the meetings are just the same people that's coming to the meetings. It ain't no new people added, and so it's got to be a collective effort. We've all, 800 voices are better than 100 voices.
Yeah, and Laura said it best: money for the schools is at stake. Our right to vote is at stake today. And with that being said, Damali and I got to go vote.
Hey, let's leave with this. Natasha says we can't afford to crash out on election day.
Just like that. All right, love y'all. Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali. Today is the big day. Tomorrow, we're going to say the results are in, and we're going to try to get whoever won or whoever's in the runoff, we're going to try to get them in studio. How about that? Community Wake Up Morning Show with Charles and Damali. Go vote.
Yes.
Have a blessed day, y'all.
Expeditiously vote. Yes.